original devbot. Kind of pushed it out there. So this is kind of what I'm doing with this one. Just pushing out the new server, new devbot, because I know you guys want it. So yeah, let's get right into the tutorial. So this bot works just like the last one. So the first two things you need to do is you need to join someone else's home base. It can be your friend or someone you know, but keep it to be someone you trust because you don't want them taking your stuff. If you do properly, you shouldn't lose anything. But just in case, it's always good to have someone you trust. Be in their home base. That's the first thing. Next thing you want to do is you need to go to your storage and make sure you have at least one free slot. As you can see, I have 19 out of 20. If you do not have at least one free slot, you do need to back out and make sure you have a free slot in the main menu from, I believe, the command tab. From there, you can just free up one slot, then load back in, join your friend. And if you have one slot left, then you're good. Now you can start. If the person who's hosting the lobby is private, you probably want to make a little box for yourself so that if someone joins, they can't take your stuff. But if it's private or like they don't really have anyone who can join, then you can do this in the open. I'm gonna do this in the box though because why not? So now that we found a place where we're gonna stay, we switch to Discord. Okay, so now we're in the Discord. DevBot Saving the World community. First link in the description. You do have to be on the server to use the bot. But once you've joined the server, you can just find DevBot at the top of the members list. Make sure you're DMing the right bot or person because people do impersonate it. Make sure it's the right hashtag and everything, and it's a bot. That way you're not DMing a random person your token. You want to just click send message, and you want to do .set code. Okay, now you'll get this little prompt right here, which says get your Epic Games code. You want to click on code. It'll bring you to a login page if you're not signed in on Epic Games already. So you'll have to log in through there, or you can log in on epicgames.com if you choose. But logging in through there or Epic Games is the same. And then you'll get brought up to this page, which will have your code. The code starts from the equal sign and goes all the way to the quotation mark. So it's this right here. If you're on PC, you can just double click and it'll select the right thing. If you're on mobile or something, just make sure you select the right part. You want to copy, and you want to do .set code, and paste your code. Boom. So right here, you just want to make sure you send it to the right account once again. And if you are, you can proceed and do .dupe. While this command is running, make sure you're not doing anything in Fortnite that modifies your inventory, which includes picking up guns, mats, upgrading a build, just building in general, picking up guns, or anything. So for best results, just stand still and do nothing. Okay, now that you got your dupe successful message, we can switch back to Fortnite. And now that we're in Fortnite, we can start dropping our items. Okay, and now that we dropped all of our items on the floor, I'll also show you guys how to dupe your storage. It's the exact same thing. You just want to open your storage, get the item you want to dupe. I'm going to dupe one stack of Sunbeam. You transfer it, and then you drop it. Boom. So now all the items you want to dupe are on the floor. It's as simple as leaving and rejoining. Okay, so now that we loaded back, if we open our inventory, we can see all of our old guns are still here. Whatever you didn't drop, just everything in inventory, it's the same as it was before, but now you also have all of the items on the floor. If we look in our storage too, we should have one extra item. That's part of the dupe. It moved this, but as you can see, I still have my 2 stacks, as well as a stack on the floor. And if we look back over here, everything that was in our old inventory is also here. We can just pick it right up. And I duped a little too much, but you guys get the point. Everything is duped. As you guys can see, I have 2 of like everything I draw basically. My traps, my sunbeam, and yeah, that's basically the dupe. It's very simple. A little side note though, when you guys rejoin, if you want to dupe the items currently in your inventory, you can run .dupe again and drop those items. But if you want to